Guys, it's Kirti and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all everything you have to know about the mobile networks in Canada. So if you're new to this country and you don't know which network plan you have to get, before getting started, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. And if you have any questions, you can always comment below and let me know. I'll try to answer them. First, I have to give you an overview. Let me tell you what kind of mobile networks are available in Canada. There are three tiers you have to know. So there are three companies in tier 1: Rogers, Bell, Telus. So these three companies have the amazing network. They are top in Canada. They are very expensive and they have amazing coverage everywhere in Canada, literally. So regardless of where you are living, be it countryside or be it a city, you have excellent coverage. Tier number 2, Fido, Kudo and Virgin Mobile. So these three are sister companies of the top three companies. Fido is literally owned by Rogers. So it's like Rogers is a brand that has a lot of value and they created a sister brand for affordable plans and all. So it's like that basically. So these three companies have really good network in the cities, and compared to the tier 1 companies, the network in countryside might vary. It might not be as good as Rogers, Bell and Telus, but they are just fine, and they have mid-range to higher end cell phone plans. That's that. And the tier number 3, I'd like to call this as student friendly networks. We have Freedom Mobile, Charter, pretty affordable. You can find a lot of cheaper plans. If you are a student and if you don't want to spend a lot of money on cell phone plan every month, I highly recommend you to go with any of these three. So basically, if you're coming to Canada as an international student, I assume you would definitely moving to one of the large cities in Canada, like Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, right? So if you are in any of those cities, definitely go with the cheapest ones. The only reason why they are cheap is probably they have good network coverage in the cities, but they don't have that great network coverage when it comes to countryside. But obviously if you are going to live countryside, I don't recommend any of these. So let's say you are moving to a particular place and you want to know if a particular network is gonna work there. You can always find the network coverage map of each and every company I mentioned in this video. You can just go to their website and you can find out. I personally use Freedom Mobile, and when I used to live in a basement, the network wasn't that good. It depends on the basement again. So few basements have good coverage and few doesn't. If you don't have a proper network in your basement, you can simply switch to Wi-Fi calling, because if you're home, you obviously have Wi-Fi at your home. So if you switch to Wi-Fi calling, it will definitely work. So yeah, I never had any problem with that. I always use Wi-Fi calling, and when I'm outside, the network was always good. What is the best cell phone plan? So if you're coming from India especially, everything feels so expensive because data and cell phone plans are really cheap in India and almost free, right? There are two types of cell phone plans. First is you don't buy a phone, it's just you already have your phone and you will take a plan with a network. And second thing is you buy a phone in a contract. So let's say you're going to buy the latest iPhone or Samsung, whatever. You will be in contract with them for 24 months. It will be definitely expensive because you are also getting a phone. But if you are bringing your own phone and you have to just get a cell phone plan. So the price ranges from for 4 gigs of data to 10 gigs of data. The price ranges from $35 to $90. So this is from the affordable and the cheapest ones to the high-end ones. But in my opinion, the good deal is if you're getting 8 to 10 gigs of data for $35 to $45, that's an amazing deal in Canada. Honestly, if you are a student, definitely go with the any of the companies I mentioned under tier 3, because everywhere you have Wi-Fi. Mostly at work you obviously don't need Wi-Fi. At college you have Wi-Fi. and at home you always have Wi-Fi. So mostly you don't have to spend a lot of money if you don't have that much income. Basically, students always have to save up. I will leave a link for Fido Mobile in the description box below. Use the link and sign up. You will get a $25 credit once you activate your network. Moving on, when it comes to getting a phone in a contract, it completely depends and varies from phone to phone. So if you're going with the old models like iPhone 8 or SE or iPhone 10, it is obviously cheaper compared to the latest iPhones, which is iPhone 12. Same with any other phone. If you're going with the latest version, it is always very expensive. But if you have to get a phone and you're not so particular about new or old design, like old model, you can definitely go with iPhone 10 or iPhone 11, and you can just use it up for 2 years and maybe later you can upgrade it. It really doesn't matter if you're a student or if you're here on a permanent residency. It is always very important to save and don't spend a lot on cell phone plans. You can also do one thing. If you don't want to go with a contract, you can pay the entire cash, like the whole amount, and you can directly buy a phone from Apple or Samsung websites if you don't want to get in a contract or something. But if you are with a contract, the advantage is the entire amount you don't have to pay at once. Most of them have $0 down payment, so you just go to the store, pick a plan, and you will be in contract with them for 24 months. Let's say after 12 months you want to break the contract and move on to another network or something. Or what you can do is you can pay up the remaining amount and move on to a different network, and you bring your old phone from your country. So let's say phones like Vivo or Oppo or any other Micromax or something like that, all the Android companies, they might have compatibility issues. Once you start using your old phone, you will know if there are any compatibility issues. Then you can obviously go to a store anytime and you can get a phone like right away. And yeah, it's always useful to get your old phone here. Do not worry about it. So I'll try to find the required specifications of a phone that will work in Canada, and I'll try to leave it. Just compare your phone's specifications to the required specifications. If it matches perfectly, then you don't have to worry about bringing your old phone to Canada. Main requirement is the phone should be unlocked and it should not be restricted to any particular network. So should you buy phone in Canada? Yes, definitely, because if you are from countries like India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, any Southeast Asian countries, it is very useful if you are buying here instead of buying there, because comparatively the prices are low here. So definitely you can buy them here. How to get free phones? The only one time I got a free phone was it was an iPhone SE. So I was with Rogers, and my college had this booth during the orientation day. So they offered, if you get a cell phone plan with Fido Mobile, they offered me a free iPhone. So yeah, so I got a plan with them and I got an iPhone SE for free. But the only requirement was you don't pay anything for the phone, but you have to stay within the plan for 24 months. That was a requirement. In order to get free phones, you always have to keep checking the website. You never know when companies offer free phones like this. It totally depends. So in my opinion, if you could find a cell phone plan anywhere between $35 to $45 plus taxes, that's actually really cheap and such a good deal for 8 to 10 gigs of data. And anything above that is very expensive in my opinion. And anything below that, you might not get 8 to 10 gigs of data. So yeah, it totally depends. And I hope you guys found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.